Too cool for school. Hey.
Hey
there. I love these. We're ready for the 80s, guys. We are.
Yes. Good old 80s.
So welcome back. What are we watching today?
Gee, Agents of
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. So last episode was called, can I read this through these glasses? I actually can't see pretty well, so that's good. So last episode was called The Totally Excellent Adventures of Mac and the D.
Oh, boy.
How fun. I love all the TV references.
That's right, me too.
Coulson was hilarious because he reminded me of someone that I never watched, but I knew of. And one of our older brothers had a t-shirt of the guy. But anyways, I had to look him up, and his name was Max Headroom. And he was like an AI or something in the 80s. And it was actually pretty freaky and kind of cool at the same time. So I think that's where they got the reference, or they got the inspiration to make Coulson like that from. He's like an AI in the computer or the TV.
Yeah, that was great. I'm glad that he was part of the group, you know,
too.
and he's like,
Definitely.
okay, I can't really see you guys. You guys are standing in front of me.
That's right. My God.
Yeah, so I know Yo-Yo and May are they rescued?
That's
Mac
right. They
and
reconnected.
They reconnected.
Deke Squad.
The Deke
Then
Squad,
the Deke
yeah,
Squad,
his
yeah,
new
the Deke
friends.
Squad, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Olga and the
Boy,
twins.
Yep.
Will they stay? You know, maybe they'll go and stay on the Zephyr and continue on
Maybe.
for the next few episodes.
Then we have Sybil, who is
Yeah, she's
in
like
a different form now.
very
And she's
different.
working with Nathaniel, who's alive.
Yes,
That's right.
shocking. So
Boy.
he doesn't want to die.
That's right.
So it's not good. Their evil powers combined.
Oh, boy. That's not going to be good.
So shall we get into
Yes.
Let's do it.
it? All right. Are you ready, Mom? You
Yes,
take those
I
off.
You can take
You
those
have to
off.
take
You can keep mine if you
Whoa.
want, but I think
Oh,
you're going to
no,
have
no, I think-
lines before your eyes. Am I really seeing that? All right, so we're watching on Disney Plus, 708.
Just need some air.
No, where are you? The Zephyr's leaving. Both of
Yeah.
you get back now. The drive's deteriorating. We're about to jump.
We've jumped approximately 481 days.
Deacon Mac.
This isn't Fitz.
No. We're jumping to the same latitude and longitude. Fitz always places in specific locations.
How much time? How much?
It's September.
So what's wrong?
Think of it like a stone skipping along the surface of a pond. The jumps and the time we spend in any given time period are getting exponentially shorter. If they keep getting smaller,
We sink.
So we need to find a way to slow down those pulses.
Or move fast enough to go between them.
Oh, Yo-Yo, no pressure.
Drive's not the only thing that's broken.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is at Afterlife. If anyone knows how to cure inhuman powers, it's her.
Can we get there in time?
well, you could make it if you leave before the next jump.
Oh,
Oh,
weird.
my goodness.
Wait till I was all here.
Things are pretty dire right now. Mac wants you to weigh in.
We make a wrong move. Could mess things up in the worst way yet.
Worse than losing your parents?
The difference is, at least I'd already been born. The mission's a go.
Copy that.
Yo-Yo, good luck. You got this.
Thanks.
Sit down. I can feel you worrying from here.
You can?
You feeling what I'm feeling is just gonna stress the both of us out even more.
A negative emotion feedback loop, I'm well aware.
Could be useful with Daisy's mom, though.
We should land cloaked and approach on foot. The last time Jiang Ying saw Quinjet, she started a war. Well, just try to keep it simple. Tell part of the truth.
An alien bird flew into my mouth in the future.
Maybe not that part.
Cora, stop! You can't outrun Gordon.
We're here to see Jiang. I need to...
Secure them.
You shouldn't have come here.
How did you know my name?
I was told to find you. My name is Elena. I'm an inhuman. I need your help.
This is a diviner. Humans die if they touch it. But inhuman,
It's a prosthetic.
you've really gonna help them, these intruders?
I know it's your job to worry about everything, but you need to calm down.
We are leaving ourselves exposed. They're a danger to us.
Something took away her gift. If that's really possible, then I need to know how.
I'm just not sure how stabbing me with needles is gonna help me run fast again.
It's just one part of the puzzle. This will help break down any poison in your body.
Don't get too bent out of shape. Once we cure Elena, we'll forget we ever found this place.
I decide when you leave, not you.
Oh, she felt it. She felt it.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I was
guy.
curious to see if your friend made any progress. Seems not.
Oh, let go of me!
You didn't see
Sorry we
anything.
disturbed you.
Is she okay?
Cora will be fine.
If she doesn't hand over some sort of magic pill by the morning...
Yeah, we're out of here.
Nana?
It's not looking so good.
If only we had more.
What did the test say?
Nothing came up.
She's
I'm
lying.
sorry, Elena, but your problem isn't physical. It's in your mind. Can you feel her anxiety spiking? You're not the first person I've met with an empathic gift.
But I'm not inhuman.
What you can do is still remarkable. In fact, this gift may be the key to helping Elena.
This is literally my worst nightmare.
Finally, we agree on something.
Do I have to be this close to her face?
From what you described, physical contact makes the connection stronger.
You know, all I'm feeling from you is embarrassment. If physical contact will help, I have an idea.
Fighting?
Now I want you to try and beat me. Avoid my hits using your power. I'm still not sure.
Whoa.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
What stopped you from dodging? Guilt? Fear? Because I felt those too.
Okay.
I think we're finally getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Time.
Oh, shit.
It's up to Yo-Yo now.
You ever jumped out of an airplane before?
Twice. Though I only had a parachute
Yeah.
the second time.
Wow.
In the event we do get stuck here, I thought you should have this. I put it together after you came on board.
My dad got mixed up with some bad people, and I went to stay with my uncle and my cousin Francisco to get away from it.
Entonces, tendremos que improvisar, ¿no? A ver, ¿qué más ofreces? Si quieres pagar un precio diferente.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Parece que hay un ladrón aquí, ¿eh?
Espera, por favor.
Me voy por lo que es mío.
Oh my god, right in front of them? Oh
Oh
no!
my gosh.
I should have stayed still.
You were a child. I think the point of this ridiculous exercise is to forgive yourself for it.
Our visitor, did you find out how her gift was suppressed?
Didn't seem to be any kind of substance.
That was all for nothing?
We'll find another way.
So there's only ever been one solution to this problem.
How is this possible?
Ever since she went through the mists, she's been unable to control her gift. Holding in all that energy causes her intense pain. If there were a way to take away someone's gift, we had to know.
So you could take away Cora's.
It's better than the alternative.
Now she has this gun. You think she plans to use it for something good?
She's afraid of what you'll do to her, Lee.
No. That's not what she's afraid of.
Don't. It's Daisy.
Cora, you don't have to die today.
Come work for me. Crap.
boy,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, because you've seen Daisy do that. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Who are you?
Nathaniel.
How'd you know I was gonna be out here? That I was gonna do that?
Fancy trick, right? I have my new friend Sybil to thank for that. I really want you to come with us. And never feel trapped again.
Take this. We're under attack.
Great.
And we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Fitz, I don't know if you'll ever get this, but the mission hasn't exactly gone as planned. It won't be easy, but I know we'll find some way to be together again.
Man, you know, we're all gathering in command.
I love you.
It's close, yours. Yes.
I love you, Nana.
Cheng,
Boy.
right? You've put Cora through enough.
I only wanted what was best for you. To help you.
You turned on me. Like, since that day, there's only fear in your eyes. You don't see anything but a threat.
When I would read you stories till you fell asleep, what would I always say at the beginning? I'd say some stories have witches and dragons and bad men, and I will always protect you from all of it.
You protected the world from me.
I'm sorry, she's beyond help.
Lee, no! Stop!
No, Lee's gonna die. Holy crap, disintegrate.
Please, stop!
Oh boy.
Come on! Get us out of here! Now!
Come on, hurry up. We'll send coordinates to that watch when we're ready to meet. You should find some place to hide until then.
There are a few places we could try.
I'm sorry you didn't find what you were looking for here.
Still no sign of the Quinjet.
Come on, Yo-Yo.
What if she shows up and she didn't get her power back?
Then we lose the Zephyr.
We're still gonna lose her time machine because I'm not about to save the day like everyone hoped. Yo-Yo, it was never all on you. The team could have found another solution in the last 2 days. May, they've only had 20 minutes.
Yahoo! And click. And they abandoned ship.
Yo-Yo, tell me some good news. Tell me you can get us out of this mess.
Mac, I'm so sorry.
You did what you could.
Oh, she just learned a loophole? What?
Huh?
So maybe she doesn't
have to
go back to the starting point again?
Hey!
Wow, hopefully that's
Yes,
good. So she doesn't yo-yo anymore. She just yo's. Yo!
Yeah.
Around the world.
You didn't bounce back. How'd you do that?
I think I've always been able to.
So what do you think? Can this thing get us home?
I am guardedly optimistic.
Sweet.
Wait, what's happening?
Look at Enoch's eyes, I don't know.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Oh, get out of there.
Oh, come on.
What are you gonna do to them?
Let's call it a redistribution of wealth. In all these rules, who's given a gift, who's given nothing, who lives, who dies, it's all written in the stars. I feel like we should shake things up.
She likes it. Not good.
Oh, boy.
It's like more and more threats.
I know.
I know Sybil's still involved, but now it's like something different.
That's right, my God.
Yeah, and he's
Wow.
just, so confident. He took over all of Afterlife. This is terrible.
Can't stand him.
It's surprising, which would make sense, but, with all these time jumps and causing ripples, not waves. But now there's a lot of waves happening, and even with Mac's parents, that's devastating. Now, they're taking over this place, it's crazy. I mean... What's going to happen to Daisy's mom? What's going to happen to everyone there? Is that going to really change everything? Where is the Zephyr jumping to now? Because Enoch just said, it it's not fixed.
It didn't
something.
work.
It didn't
So
work.
can Yo-Yo go back there and try to do something else, that's quick. But it's not really pulsing right now, so.
It's not pulsing, but they jumped, so he said it didn't work. So where they just jumped to. So I'm assuming it's not skipping and drowning at this point. So now it's back to a normal big jump.
Yes.
So... Where are they going? I'm assuming it's going to be a pivotal moment now with Nathaniel and Cora, taking over the world or something.
Yeah.
Or Doomsday again.
Maybe with the time jumping has to do with Coulson powering down too. Or they might need Coulson and Gemma to do something with that time machine. I'm happy that Coulson is back in his 3D form. Yeah.
And I think he will be very useful. I mean, we love Coulson for his brain and his person, everything about Coulson, but him being an LMD on top of it, I think it's going to come in handy again.
I think so too.
With the machine. So, maybe him and Simmons could do something. I think it time jumped just because we were following the Chronicoms for so long and now we're going to another big moment.
They're taking over and there's nothing they can do about it, but...
Now, getting back to Cora, I think she might, change her mind and go after Nathaniel.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I wish it was.
I mean, maybe he'll start to do things that she doesn't like.
That's
I
what I
mean,
mean.
because she feels like
Definitely.
she's accepted by him, and then he's going to get greedy or just have a change of heart because, oh my God, all these people are getting
Especially
tortured.
Cheng. Well, she left, but still something could happen where she's very close to one of the Inhumans,
Yeah,
whether we're
that's what I
60
think.
about at Afterlife.
X-Men.
Maybe, she can.
It's different, I know.
Have emotional. Emotional strings, pulled at her and said, you know what, I'm not diving into this with you.
That's
after all, but she seems wholeheartedly into it now.
I know, the acting was great, and she just seemed very sinister there, so I'm like, I don't know, because she didn't seem so confused anymore, like, oh my God, she was like, oh yes, like, I really like what I'm doing here, so I think she's full on board, and maybe things will change, we can only hope for that,
that's
but
wishful thinking.
I'm thinking they're both going to be evil, and Nathaniel, I mean, I know Daisy really was tortured, the poor thing, I mean, she's been through so much every season, like, she's always like, not every season, but she's tortured greatly. I mean, when we've seen her before, getting her human blood or her inhuman blood extracted before for the hive or whatever. I mean, so it took a lot, but for Nathaniel to have like her amazing ability when people have wanted that before, and
that's right.
Now he has that full ability. It's not good.
He's so cocky, I can't stand it.
So will the apocalypse happen again? Will they crack the earth? Will he be the one responsible? Will we go full circle with that again? I don't know.
They can extract all their spinal fluid, do everything they did to Daisy to these other Inhumans, and just he's going to pick and choose. Okay, to the highest bidder.
I think it's fun and interesting how this story took place, and it gets really complicated because they're time jumping. I like how they explain it, like a stone skipping on water to the point where it loses momentum and it's going to start sinking. We don't know what happens when it starts to sink. Like, who knows? Maybe we actually reached that point even though we thought Yo-Yo fixed it. But I think it's interesting that we're, they joke and say, because it gets confusing with the whole time jump and math and all that stuff, that even May just goes like, yeah, you're good with the math thing. I don't know the science
just
math
put it on my watch.
or whatever time math. So they left so they'd have more time. So we had, May and Yo-Yo left to, try to get help so she can relearn her powers or something, or unlock her powers again. And they were able to be in real time or linear time because they weren't time jumping for a little bit, and they just had their clock to go by.
Yeah, they had 27 days there.
Yeah, they had a long time, and then people on the Zephyr only had 20 minutes.
Right.
And even though we remember that, just to bring us back into it, May forgot, but she's been so busy too. So 20 some odd days is a whole lot to train
and to go back to Cheng. I mean, she's to see her so helpful and wanting to help and wanting to, okay, we have to do some blood samples on, Yo-Yo, and we have to and to find out that it's mentally, holding her back, not physically holding her back. She still wanted to help her, and she still, even went through that extra hoop of, okay, you girls have to get together, and through May, she's going to pull you out of it.
Yeah, and seeing a softer side of her is like a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
But her main reason also for helping Yo-Yo was because she was trying to see if there was a way to stop her daughter from having those powers.
Yes.
But she, she does things to favor herself too, but she does care, and I know she went through a lot to turn so evil, and so to see the softer, kinder side of her again is just, it's sad. And the big surprise is her daughter. So Daisy has a sister.
That's right, named Cora.
Yeah. So maybe we heard about her in the past. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while.
I don't know, but now she's got an older sister, and I thought it was interesting because she had another child with someone else. I don't know if Lee was the father. Who's the father? So, but besides that, I did love in Afterlife how May was trying to help Yo-Yo and how they both didn't want to do.
I think they're great together. I really enjoyed that.
Cheng was suggesting.
was good.
Yeah, we're seeing the characters that had major conflicts before really coming together. Like we had Mac and Deke before, who were really like, very intense together, very awkward together.
Yes,
and then
I love
May and Yo-Yo, they had
these
major
two
fights too.
Yeah.
So that was good to see.
Yeah, and she really did help her, tried to get through it, through fighting and trying to just get out her emotions.
I'm glad May thought of that. That was a great idea.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. And how cool. I mean, I was kind of hoping, as we all were, that Yo-Yo was going to figure out how to fix or how to get her powers back and unlock them again and save the day. But I'm like, right at the end, I'm like, holy crap, right when they were flying back.
Like
I'm
seconds to go.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe it isn't going to happen. And this is a lesson to be like, it's okay. And for everyone, all her friends to be like, it's okay, you tried. They have no resentment against her for like, really? Like, they're not even frustrated at her for not unlocking it because they get it. So I thought that was going to be the lesson and be like, okay, well, we don't know what's going to happen after this last skip, because they're going to enter, they're going to sink into something else. So I thought that was going to take us somewhere else.
Yeah, and they were like this close to parachuting out of there, so.
Yeah, but then she learned, and so no bounce back. So I like how she said, I think I always could have not bounced back, but it was holding me back because I had so much guilt in the past that she had to let go of. So that idea is cool. I'm glad it wasn't just like, oh yeah, look what happened. I actually improved because of the, the strike or whatever. And I'm glad that it was actually always with her, but she just learned through that because it got worse.
Right. But I felt so bad for Yo-Yo telling about how her father was shot and killed.
Her uncle,
her uncle, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually witnessing that. So that's like a major thing that I don't know how you get over that because I would totally feel guilty.
I know, and there again, she was blaming herself.
That's right.
She felt guilty for taking her grandmother's necklace.
Yeah.
And, it's
so
all this guilt she had. And what I thought was beautiful was May was not only helping her, but she feels what she's feeling. So she really can, guide her through. Like, I feel, you had fear, and she was tearing up at those moments too, because she can feel, Yo-Yo's feelings. So that was powerful.
And even more extreme now, she actually can sense someone's feelings outside the room. It's not even close by anymore. So it makes me like it's cool.
Getting stronger.
But now I feel bad too because I'm like, well, maybe when she thought her emotions were coming back, it wasn't actually her. Maybe it was just someone else close by, or even Coulson because he's an LMD. But now maybe her powers are so sensitive that she can even feel his now. Because he does have emotions, and he's a very complex robot. And I have to say,
this next time when she sees him again, maybe she will.
Maybe she will, yeah. And I was going to joke and say about Coulson being in a 3D printer, and I like how they had tried to make it easy because everyone is there with him, so he has to be dressed. But I love how it's like printing freaking clothes on him. Like he would, I would think he would be naked. That would make more sense to me. But because it had to be more comfortable, to have the family around talking to him.
Yeah,
it's just naked. So it's like because he changes clothes. It's not like it's hard on him.
And they're, it's beautiful, crisp clothes. Yeah, it's nice.
But I am happy he's back in the physical form. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure.
Take a nice little nap and help us with this time travel.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen?
And even Enoch's
all these things are changing. I love Enoch. Yeah, I love that he's in this. I really hope he fits at some point because I'm sad that we haven't seen him at all yet. I thought he would have a little bit of an appearance this season.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything.
Yeah, Sousa has a new leg now.
Yeah, Sousa has a new leg. That's awesome.
Right.
Yay.
Prosthetics.
Yeah, he's like, I love this new technology. It's pretty cool.
And he's right by Daisy's side.
He
I think he's has feelings for her. I
think so too. And I'm trying to let go too. That's a lesson we're learning, right?
Yeah.
But and again, maybe with this show they are separating Agent Carter. Like it's still the same universe, but maybe not, because I'm like, oh, they killed him off, and he just got together with Peggy not too long ago. And then he's like,
is he coming?
And there's no talk about her whatsoever, or like feeling bad about, oh, I miss her. Or anything.
Yeah, and it's hard because he's going through this insaneness that he's never even, thought of.
Yeah, so I love it. Like,
So
he's like
he
always
is
narrating,
pretty,
like, oh, what's that? What do you mean?
preoccupied.
Hey, what's this? I'm not a Neanderthal. I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
Humor's always fun.
Then he had no idea about Yo-Yo's former powers, and he's like, what?
Yeah, what can you do? So just always like narrating
good.
things, just to keep us in the loop. I love it.
Boy,
He's
yeah.
fun. But yeah, so until next time, guys, got a few episodes left. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.